In today's Simple is Best 7, I'm going to be working on a 36 by 24 inch canvas, and I'll be filling it all up with white paint. So I'm going to be needing a ton of white paint, which will be my white mix, 2 brands of white acrylic paint mixed with some Liquitex pouring medium and water. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to be pouring just a little bit of color, not too much. You don't need a lot for this technique. And yes, I'm working on a fairly big canvas, but this can be done on any size for sure. I suggest a rectangular though for this to work better. Now the colors I'll be using are some metallics: teal, blue. I want a lot of blue in there, and I know it's going to take over, so that's my goal. I'm going to be using some true blue here, and I want a darker blue, so I'm going to be adding a little bit of black into a little bit of this one here to get a darker color. I will be adding some Liquitex pouring medium, a little bit, to all of my paints, and then diluting with water. So I'm just going to explain first. What I'm going to do is, like I said, fill the whole canvas up with white paint. Then I'm going to pour a little bit of color. Now the goal is to pour a small puddle and then empty the rest in a line, because I'm going to be pushing the paint diagonally, and I do want more of that concentrated color at the beginning of where I'm going to be pushing the paint. I'll be using my blow dryer here on low, and you're going to see it's going to look like a penis, okay? But that's not the goal. I didn't think of it before pouring that way. It's just the positioning of the paints that way gives the result that I want. Okay, so you can laugh away, but it's not the goal. All right, so let me just set myself up here, and I am going for this. Now this is about half an hour later. Doesn't it look like a feather? All that's missing is that little line there at the bottom. I think I'm gonna try and paint that on after when it's dry. Let's go see some details. Now the blue really created little mini fractals there. I'm not surprised, the metallics often do that. The white mix. Remember you guys, less is more. Not too much blowing with the blow dryer. I have ruined a few before being able to be strong and back away. It's pretty cool. I like how there's a mix of everything and a ton of negative space. So overall look, it might change a bit more in time. More where you can see the waves there maybe here. This part here. But I think I'm good. So stay tuned for the dried result. This looks pretty awesome. So I'm back with the dried result and it's looking awesome. You can see the metallics there like crazy, right? And my stem, my little stem. I decided to paint that line on with the teal color. So let's check out the overall look. Trying to not step in paint here. There we go. It kind of does look like a feather, right? I like it. So I hope you guys like this and have a good one.